I mean, seriously, guys, broken sword is like Pringles, because once you pop, there ain't no stopping. So we are just going to go, and we're going to get whatever was in that fucking safe, guys. Because you got 2 extra minutes on that last episode. You ain't getting like 30 more off me now. Alright, so that guy hasn't returned yet.
There was no one registered, but the name in the...
Uh-huh. He hasn't come... Oh, there he is. There he is. Just gonna look for Willie.
What now, monsieur?
I'm sorry. I need to get something from my safe.
Does this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur Merlin's property.
That's right. Merlin the murderer. I want to see what he's left in your safe.
Impossible. I cannot betray his confidence, no matter what you say he's done.
You're making a big mistake.
You are.
Maybe. I can live with that.
I don't think you can. I think you're gonna get smacked in the
help,
face
buddy.
with some English arrogance in a minute. Are you ready for this? You wait and see what you've done. Alright? I have a de jure claim on whatever's in that
Hi,
fucking
ma'am.
safe.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
I got the key. Thanks for your help, ma'am. Are you here in Paris on...
No, darling, I'm on holiday.
Yeah.
I needed to get away after Algy's funeral.
I didn't realize you were mourning the loss of a loved one.
I'm not. He was my husband.
I found this pass in Merlin's room.
So, that deceitful little man is passing himself off as an electrician, is he?
Uh-huh. This guy probably has 1,000,000 faces. I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers. But he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of. Follow me, George!
Avec moi? Avance! Away we go. We are about to kick some French ass. America... America and England.
Did you place a package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
I did, madame.
And did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
But that is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I am the law. If he tries anything, shoot him, George.
My pleasure, Lady Piermont.
One moment, please.
See what I mean? Anglo-American.
You know, I haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
Thanks.
How satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
Perfect. Now I know exactly what's going to happen in this bit, because it always pissed me off, and I could never, I couldn't figure out how to get past it until eventually it hit me one day. Can I just go in through his window, or do I have to go in through this door again? In through this door, or do I have to?
The door was...
That's fine. I kind of imagined it would be, but I still have this key. I just couldn't figure out how to do this bit, and it was frustrating me so much until I think it was my mum turned around and was just like, "If you want to get something past people, chuck it in the alleyway, because if you go outside with the parchment, the guys outside search you." I felt like I should have made that clear from the beginning. Yeah, if you go outside with the parchment on you, the thugs outside search you, and if they find it, they basically take you into the back alley and kill you. However, if you do a bit of this...
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
There you go. Just chuck it down there. It's alright. It's super light. I'll just go in that gutter and just thump. Right, and then we can get out of there now as well. And now we can rush out and you can see basically them searching me. But yeah, basically, if they search you and you have it on you, they will kill you. They take you into the back alleyway, beat the living shit out of you, and take the manuscript and leave you for dead. Which is not a way to be treated when you're on vacation in Paris. And we haven't even spoken to this guy. He's again, like, if I remember rightly, he's a bit of a fluff character, but he actually is referenced in the newspaper. You get to chat to him, and I think he comes back in later games. So, just remember the face. Just remember the face.
Just a minute, monsieur.
What's your problem?
No problem, if you cooperate.
What do you want?
Just a routine security check. Nothing to worry yourself about.
Oh, well, all right.
Search him, Flap.
You bet.
Hey, knock it off. Get off, you big ape.
Nothing, Guido. Zilch.
Our apologies, monsieur.
What? I had to report you to the authorities.
Round here, we are the authorities.
You want I should break his arms?
No. Let him go, Flap.
Probably should have broken my arms, because I am going to be a massive pain in the ass for the guy that you work for. Alright, so let's go grab our parchment.
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed. I couldn't wait to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
There we go.
You're just not going to believe what I've found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
Right, so I think this one's going to run a little long at the moment.
It's a medieval manuscript. Khan left it in the safe at the U-Boot.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantark?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, two guys on the same horse.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of two knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades.
Okay, so now we get to click around, if I remember rightly.
This guy, named Hughes de Payen, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive. But the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years. Anyway, we're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping. Think about it, George. One guy's already died for it, as you said yourself. Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay, I'm convinced. You keep hold of it.
Right, let's take another look at it, because if I remember rightly, there was a way of like clicking around on it and like learning more about the iconography that's going on there.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Right.
Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
Far from it. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Krön Museum. I'll give you the address.
Right, yes, so we can actually click on these icons and kind of get a little bit more about them. In all fairness, actually, I said I was going to let this one run a little long. It has run only a minute over what I was hoping for, but, you know, that's fine. I can live with that, and we've kind of hit a nice stop point. So, in the next one, we'll kind of click around and see what each of these pieces mean, and then we'll go see this Lobino guy. So, I've been Andy. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. If you want to see any more episodes of anything that I've been making, you click the links on the screen. If you like what I've been doing, you can leave me a comment and a like on this video. And if you really like what I'm doing, you can subscribe and get it straight into your subscription feed as well for anything else that I'm making. So, like I said, I've been Andy. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And catch you guys next time. Goodbye.